Hey folks, Quillian here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris as a Quillian Bureaucracy. We are currently robotifying ourselves with synthetic evolution here. We've also decided that because there's a possibility we just won't be able to build battleships that quickly from just our homeworld, I'm going to go ahead now, and it's like overkill, but it's convenient. I'm going to get all the spaceports and all the Tomb World planets in my homeworld upgraded to the max. I'm going to leave Vitalis as the destroyer one. Maybe I'll make one of these, the cruiser one, and then the other three will just get, like, the destroyer go faster tech. Construction ship can go over here. Where's my actual borders? It is within our borders. Oh, there it is. It's very hard to see, because it's a sector, but I was like, that's not quite everything. Oh, then you don't have any minerals. Okay, that's fine. Go. I mean, we still have a decent number of minerals. It's not like we've got, you know, much going up there. We do have our consumer goods tuned quite high. I suppose we could bring down our standard of living a bit to get more minerals so that we could build our fleets faster. But, I mean, we've got to treat our people well. Come on. Maybe things will change when they're robots. Construction queues are done in a few of these places. So what we want now are... Oh yeah, this is the place that had more energy stuff. Upgrading that doesn't necessarily do much of a purpose. We're going to go and get more engineering facilities because apparently we need crazy engineering for completing this project. And I think we're in a war. Okay, not this one. This one. United Hazard Stars declare war on... Oh! Right, we are in a defensive pact with the... Zirin Irenic Confederation. So we're in a war against these guys. Oh, and the Miko. Alright, so these two together. That sounds like it's probably fine. We've got an Admiral, that's great. We'll do a token upgrade. It must be some of our old ships from before. We'll go and do that. Although, that's going to be... This queue is a little busy. You know what? Let's not worry about upgrades then. Nope, the materialists. Alright, that's fine. Upgrades are completely necessary. Go in full aggro mode, and we're just going to move into their planets. Do I have to set war goals? No, I don't, because I'm not the war leader. So I just have to go and break these fools. So that's what we're going to do. Apparently that's my maximum jump distance there. So now I know.
Station under attack. Military station lost.
Is it? Oh, right here. Well, a 53,000 fleet. We've got a 64,000 fleet. Anything we should know about your configuration here, buddy? You're using laser or Gauss cannons, which are just generic, like, yeah, they ignore a little armor and a little shield, and it doesn't make a difference. They've got some shield, some armor. Yeah, okay, we don't really have to make any radical changes. So, my war fleet, make sure you're focusing. Your job is to go and kill these guys, who are going to go and wipe out a lot of stuff over here, but that's okay. So they got 31 battleships. 31 cruisers, 33 destroyers. Lower numbers though, so yeah, we have more quality, less actual numbers. I don't care about these this combat information here. They're going to go and blow up another little base.
Mining station lost.
And yeah, we've got a transport group too, which I'm thinking I should move towards the front. Move you over there. Meanwhile, Warfleet. You're still working your way, I think, to the edge of the system. There you go. Then you're going to start your jumps. Vrump. Now, I think that every time we do this jump, I think there's a chance that something goes horribly bad and nasties from beyond the galactic void start to eat us. But that's okay. Are they going to escape? Oh, no, they're bombarding the planet. That's very rude. I wonder if there's any chance they might invade. I suppose I'm going to move my transport fleet to here, then. Just in case I need to re-invade. Because they're halfway through the defenses. Now, I think we're going to start our fight before they actually finish off the defenses. So I don't think they're going to chance to land anything. Well. Alright, we're officially engaged. It'd be nice if there was like an even more cinematic view that we could easily get in. I suppose if I double click on the fleet, I think the camera will follow. And it does. You can see our fighter crafts. Mostly bombers are going out. We've got a combination of fighters and bombers. Arc emitter. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to use these things later on. Focused arc emitter. You know what? I'm going to get the Hyperdrive 3 because it actually will be handy. Not for our primary fleet because we've got the jump drives on it, but for transport fleets and science ships and construction ships and stuff like that. So, how's the battle actually going here? Well, we're burning through a lot of their stuff. It did take a little while for our fighters to get in there. That's one of the things with them. They have a travel time, right? They're not quite as instant as some of the beam attacks. But it looks like we're chunking them down pretty fast here. And we're not taking too many losses. Oh, they did an emergency FTL. I guess we'll get a science ship to come here and research that. And my primary fleet could definitely use some repairs. And this system here, we're going to make sure to very quickly rebuild all of your spaceports. I mean, they can't hold up to a lot of punishment, but it's not a bad idea. I should do some terraforming over here while I'm here and looking at it. Oh, that's a big planet. That's also pretty big. The first one, maybe not so much, but again, we have infinite money, so who cares? All right, you're doing that. Meanwhile, homeworld. Okay, you finished your queue, which is great. Do we want to throw anything in there? I mean, we could get the solar panel network, but we have the energy. I don't think the mind control laser's important on our homeworld. So no, it's fine. Just go ahead and... do we want to do some redesigns here? Because we do have some... So, if we look at our other battleships... How do we get something with an X slot? Oh! Spinal mount... Oh... Alright. It's probably the only one, right? Yeah. But that's cool. So the Tachyon Lance ignores all the armor. Particle Lance... Oh, these are the same. But Archimeter ignores everything. These have much higher DPS, though. They don't work very well against shields. But huge DPS. On the other hand, this just ignores all the things. Let's throw that in there. We'll throw in a regenerative hull tissue because it doesn't use up any energy. And probably shield capacitors. And right now, our energy, we need some 0-point reactor. And another one. Ooh. Okay, so apparently we're going to get rid of the... that. Can I just put in more regenerative tissue then? Okay, yeah. It's not a big deal, but what the hell. We'll throw that in there just because we need something. Ooh. Oh, sentient computer, combat computer. Yes. It's the artillery behavior by default. And I mean, it's all long range, so that's exactly what we want for the battleship here. That uses up a little too much power, though. Very awkward. I suppose I could bring the shield down one tick. There we go. One of our shields is a little weaker now. But I think that's well worthwhile. All right. We're going to override your design. So the question is, do our carriers need the extra brain? It's just fire rate and stuff, which is really not that important for them, so I don't think we do. Our battleship, do you have the better scanner? You do. Cruisers. Now you can have the sentient combat AI. That makes a lot of sense. You have a little bit of extra energy, too. They're not important, the shield capacitors, because the shield regenerate's not the most critical thing, but that's okay. Medium Gauss cannons. Is that still what we want to rock here? No, we want to use the Stormfire autocannons. Don't we? What's the difference here? I mean, what has a little... So 30, 33. Oh, so this only ignores armor. This ignores more armor and does bonus shield damage. Has slightly lower DPS, but it's probably better. And you can't do the spinal mount. So we'll just save that redesign. That's going to be okay. So our destroyers may as well get the sentient AI. We'll save that change. And I know we're not using corvettes, but just in case we were, we'll throw that in. And same thing, we'll just go and bring down your shield. You know what? I don't think it's worth having the shield at all then. We'll just throw in the neutronium armor and save you. We don't actually have any of those guys, though. So So this fleet, you're going to go and, yeah, you're going to go and upgrade. It'll be repair plus upgrade at the closest spaceport. That's going to be fine. And then we're going to go and just beat up these guys. See if we can't... If we can capture the transport fleet, that would be kind of handy. Upgrade. So yeah, we should all go engineering. I know, I was like, oh, balanced research. I'm like, no, no. I mean, and there might still be some cool stuff in the physics branch that we want, but we do need to focus on engineering as much as possible. Oh, the Tyrathians have finished something. And now they have land all over the place, including adjacent to me. So there's an Aether Drake over here? I think our borders just expanded over here. They weren't before. So that's good. We're going to have to check that out. Oh, because we took Supremacy that increases our border range, right? Yeah, I think that's what happened. So you're still moving to get an upgrade, which is going to be fine. Ships are still being produced all over the place, which is also groovy. There you go. You're being upgraded now. It's going to be pretty fast. Oh, an election. Let's pause and see if there's something I can actually do this time. We don't want pro-food. I want the more science. I'm going to use my influence to push for this character over here to get elected. Okay, groovy. So even more science than before. Although I don't think that'll help us become robots any faster. Hydroponic farm done, which again is particularly important. Oh, 15% more food. Hooray! We'll take Empire Leader capacity. Although I think that's infinitely repeatable. Yes, we will keep going with the patronage. It's going to be fine. This science ship has... Oh, you can come over here and... Oh, you don't have a scientist. Oh, I think because of the election stuff that happened. That makes sense. So, apparently you can be upgraded as well. Tell you what. Well, do this first. And this fleet, 74% upgraded. You should also be getting repaired because you're in orbit, but we may have to chill a little bit longer than that. You finish your construction queue, that's fine. We will queue up some more stuff soon, but for now, let me queue up a couple of those, and then, yeah, you're going to get... do get the observatory. Do get the engineering base, so our ship up creep is lower. Not that it matters that much. And the fleet academy. And you'll get the cruiser, because it's going to go destroyer, cruiser, and then this one here, observatory, engineering bay, fleet academy, battleship assembly yard. There we go. So we'll have a lot of stuff in our home system ready to go. So you guys have been upgraded and repaired, and so what we're going to do is just move into this system here and occupy it and try to just break you down. Again, we weren't able to set any war goals. Although, on our behalf, they have suggested some Liberate Planet war goals, so we'll see how that goes. Fast forward.
Alien spaceport engaged. Situation log updated.
Alright, so this is the... Oh, we jumped right into the middle of the system. Oh, the galactic space magnet. Went and took that out right away. And then we're just going to sit around and start bombarding some stuff. Is it just me, or did some of our fleet power seem to have gone down dramatically? It's possible that the switches to that to our battleship design, like we've got a super long range weapon, but our total damage output is probably quite a bit lower. It might not have been the upgrade that we wanted, but I don't know. You're going to enter orbit. Oh, you're already here. Sweet. So you all got pulled to where that magnet is. Oh, so you can set traps and things. That's interesting. That's actually very interesting. Fortifications. And go. Attack! All robots all the time. You get some destroyers. I won't keep the cruisers yet because I don't think it'll give us the discount the way we want. Successful invasion. Hooray! So then what we're going to do is on this planet, we're going to embark everyone. And, oh, there's nothing else to invade here. Okay. So we'll just go to this system. And do the next step. How far along are we? 57 months left to our synthetic evolution. We're about a third of the way through. Debris analyzed. Okay, that's fine. And we have an idle science ship. I'm betting there's more debris to analyze over here, so please go and do that. Actually, before you do, now's a good time, a swell time for you to do your upgrade. You probably have, like, better engines or sensors or something coming in, and that's going to be useful. Sensor transport fleet, taking the long way around. Fleet detected. Way over here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It's still not in my territory or anything like that. It's nice that we get a nice long-range warning, but that's okay. So, you're building those, which is fine. You're building those. You'll throw down some more destroyers just to say that we've got it. But you are going to go and build another carrier. That's going to be okay. We're still primarily building carriers, so the Spinal Tap ships, which is what I'm going to call them now, is not as much of a big deal. So you're blowing everything up, which is good and groovy, and then our transport fleet, you're probably going to enter orbit over here, I suspect. Yep, there we go. So just get in position. We're still rallying up over here.
Ships upgraded.
Okay. Oh, we have got an idle construction ship as well. You can go down here, build those. And this science ship can come over. No, you can't reach there. So, alright. We need to go take care of this fleet. I don't know where they're going, but this will follow them. We've got good sensor range. Ooh, they've got quite a bit of a fleet joining up here. Or is it the same one? Oh, it's not going directly there. Okay, that's fine. Listen, I know there's lots of fortifications here, but I'm willing to bet. Yeah, you can just do it. Screw the fortifications. Just do it. It's going to be a much harder fight. But I think we're going to be okay. War fleet's now up to 50k. So yeah, we're going to engage with these guys before they group up the rest. They're trying to get to the edge. If they're hyperspace, they might be able to get out of there in time. I'm not sure. Just flat out more shield hit points. Oh, map the stars. Right, is an edict that gives us more survey speed and only discovery chance. It does also give us the Research Institute. Empire unique 5% boost to tech. Obviously, we're grabbing that.
Enemy planet secured.
There we go. We got the enemy planet over here. These guys aren't even that badly hurt. So yeah, you can group up and just chillax over here. That's going to be okay. All right, fleet. 50k, 35k. See how much the numbers change again. It takes a little while for our fighters to get out there. So we do have to take a little bit of damage first. Although the few spinal-mounted weapons we've got might be able to lead in some extra damage. We still have 50k. They're dropping in strength. Oh, 49.4. That might be a cruiser that went. And then we're reinforcing a little bit in the back here.
Station under attack.
So yeah, they're clearly being obliterated. They did send in, there's another fleet that's probably inside of our space territory though, so there's definitely still some stuff going on there. Stellar fleet, yeah, go ahead and, you know what, you're going to repair on the fly, it's going to be fine. Apparently you're going to come here. And that's where that fleet is anyway, so that makes perfect sense. So go and defend our stations. We may not have to rebuild them all, and then you'll be in the system where you get to repair. And that would be nice. I think that's the transport fleet's running away. These guys are in battle against... Oh, just mining stations. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Shields are recharging. So, I mean, the shield regeneration time is maybe a little bit more useful than I give it credit for. We should probably design a buffing battleship, right? One of these... I don't remember how you get those auras, because it used to be a ship design, a ship model, where you could put in a component that gave it some sort of aura. I mean, it's not this. Are they just stations now that give those auras? It might be. Maybe they got rid of them because they were silly. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know. Well, I feel like I'm missing something because 9 times out of 10 I am, but it's probably not a big deal. Are you just chilling? Did that fleet, like, just leave? You're supposed to be coming over here and kicking these guys' ass. It's why you're going to the edge of the galaxy, or the edge of the solar system. Let's go. I don't know why these guys are just sitting idle. There we go. So we jump on them, and we jump in. So we got 51k versus 31k. Taking a few hits. Again, the long-range damage, I think. There's that initial wave of attacks. Plus, we may have still had some things that are a bit damaged. But as we close in here, and our bombers get in there, their fleet numbers should go down really fast. I'm surprised they haven't escaped yet.
Fleet destroyed.
Something just got destroyed. Alright, so they're being blown up pretty good. Over here, we're going to go battleship. We'll try to give in a little bit of variety over here. Let's get the other battleship here. A handful of cruisers there. And what the hell, we'll throw in some destroyers again anyway. So this fleet's completely wiped out. They might have had a leader that wasn't allowed to retreat. I've run into that problem before. Okay, you go and repair over there. That's going to be fine. Xenoarchaeology. I cannot afford to build this. We're up to 600 minerals per tick, though, right now. I don't know why that's the case, but I'll take it. I'm sure I want to go and upgrade some more buildings, too. But we may have to sit on that. Almost at 1,000 of all types of research, though. That's pretty good. How's our synthetic evolution? Halfway through. Nice. Could send the second science ship out here, but no. So yeah, we want to keep bopping these smaller fleets. This is my transports. You need to retreat, buddy.
Construction complete.
My bad. Sentient research management. We'll take more army health. Just for whatever. You're fully repaired? Excellent. So, come on out over here. Let's do that, because I think they're trying to recapture that planet. So we'll just keep bopping them. We've got 15% war score in our favor here. I mean, they got big empire. It would be a big pain in the ass to actually go and, you know, dominate it completely. Idle construction ship way over here. Is there anything we can do with you? That's still outside my borders. Because our borders have shifted, so there might be... Oh, like right over here. Research plus mining. That was going to be fine. In our headquarters, apparently we've got research stations we can build there. Something must have gotten blown up at some point, and we never went around and replaced it. Probably after the war with the Fallen Empire. Something like that. Debris analyzed. Thank you. There'll be some more in this system, but we've got to go and eliminate the opposition first. So the fact that we've got a mixed bunch of super long range weapons, like artillery style, and the close-up fighters may or may not make sense. On the other hand, I do think it means we can almost exclusively just use battleships as our core and be very, very happy, because we've sort of got elements of everything going on. You're going to come over here and blow these guys up. Exactly 1,000 engineering research. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and, while we still need ships, I think it's probably worth doing a round of some upgrading here. You're all done. You are not, though. Just get some stuff in the queue. Same thing here. More engineering. There we go. You stay busy. We still have infinite money. You're having trouble chasing these guys down. Let's send you back over here. They dodged me, which is very unfriendly of them. That's our science ship trying to escape. But we've landed right on top of these guys and should obliterate this fleet completely. Lovely. I don't think we need to repair. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop into this system over here. And my transport fleet will repair you. Yeah, we lost a lot of those guys. I should have put you on maybe, evasive stance. It's possible. It's possible that would have been wiser. Sometimes it's annoying, though, when you're trying to do your invasion and things are on evasive stance. I guess you may as well go and bombard the planet over here. How come I can't tell this transport fleet to go and invade here? Are you, stuck on repair? That's weird. Oh, probably because it's on invasive stance. Because they're on invasive, they won't enter a system that's got any hostiles. So you really can't do that. Alright, go over here, land army. By the time you get there, well, the defenses are already all gone, so... That's done, that's good. A little more free tech is always very handy. Infinite money. We also have a lot of minerals right now, so let's go and bop. Get some variety in there. Map the stars and the Research Institute. We need to build that. Focused arc emitter. Well, if we're going to use any arc emitters, it feels like we should probably get the improved version of it. That seems smart. And can we only build... they're all kind of the same. Can we only build, I wonder... the Research Institute in my capital? I don't know, but it's probably fine if I just do that here. It's going to produce 15 science. This is a place that we already have. We're probably going to be assisting research here, so this is going to be okay. And yeah, we don't need the food, so you can go ahead and replace that. It's going to be a-okay. You're bombarding a planet, which is actually already done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you over to the next system, while our transport... hold on. Change of plans. I'm going to come and try to hunt these guys down. They might be moving around here. Hostile fleet. Yeah, our transport fleets are in the system, and I think they'll get away because they still move hyperspace. It's quite quick, so it's going to be okay. And it keeps these ships inside of this system a little bit longer, so we can go blow them up. They're going to try to escape, but it's never going to happen. So yeah, we lost a lot of dudes, but that's all right. Invasion started. They have a lot of defensive units on this planet. It should not matter. They have a little bit of fortification, so they're getting a bonus there, but I think we're okay. Done and done. Excellent. Meanwhile, you're going to go over there. And then my ground forces, we're going to let you rest and repair first. Debris analyzed. How far are we? All right, not quite there. We'll put in one more cut, but at next episode, especially running at fastest here. Whoa. Euroxians display psionic potential. Latent psionic powers become to manifest in certain individuals belonging to the Euroxa species, according to leaked reports from the authorities in the Euroxa Dynastic Union. This must be fairly recent development, since we have no record of Euroxians ever displaying psionic abilities in life. According to leaked reports, these powers are so far limited to a small minority of Euroxa species within the whole. Scientists in the Euroxa Dynastic Union of Oxford no explanation. Is that a tech they've unlocked, or an ascension perk? I don't know. Interesting that we got a message about it, though. So you gotta blow stuff up here. That's gonna be fine. Science ship, construction ships, you guys are all busy. You guys are doing stuff here, so let's go and... battleship, cruiser, handful of destroyers. You know what? The mineral cost of the destroyers is probably so not worthwhile. There's probably no reason not to just build our carrier battleships. Mega cannons. Science ship is done, although there's more research projects now. So you can go and do that. Alright, well, we'll put a cut in things. We will continue this next time. Thank you very much for watching, folks. See you then.